Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. Hope you're all doing good. Happy New Year to all of you. We thank God for how far He has brought us. We thank Him for His glory. We thank Him for His love. We thank Him for His protection. We may have had some really good memories about the past year. And we pray this year, 2020, will be a year of success, will be a year of prosperity in our lives. Thank you so much, guys, for following me along all these years. Have new dreams, guys, and make some new resolutions for this new year. That which we couldn't achieve last year, 2019, and we pray God Almighty will help us to achieve it. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray. Thank you, guys. I really love you. So let's get down to business. So, guys, this is what we're going to be making today. This Agbada short dress. I'll be using two different fabric. So I'm making use of this African print. This is 2.5 yards. And I will be combining it with this fabric. So I folded my fabric into two. The width of the fabric is 44 inches. Folded into two is 22 inches. So when you open it up, it's 44. So when you fold it, it's 22 inches. So as you can see, the front one is 2 inches bigger than the back one because of the button overlap. And the length of my dress is 44 inches. I'll be making the back 44 inches and I will deduct 2 or 3 inches from the front one. So we go ahead and place our measurements. This is for the button overlap. I will make a notch here. So I will place the neckline now. I will take 3 inches for the wideness of the neck. I will take 1 inch for the back depth and 3 inches for the front depth. So this is 3 inches and this is 1 inch for the back neckline, the back depth. And I'll connect it. I will go to this other side and then mark 1.5 inches. That is for my shoulder slope. Then from here I will make my shoulder slope, connect it to meet this 1.5 inches. So that's just it. I'm not going to be cutting anything out from the other side. I will just go ahead and cut the neckline. This is the back neckline. And for the front one, I'm going to split it into two. So I'm going to deduct 3 inches from the front one. Yeah, we deduct 2.5 inches from the front panel. This is optional. You can make it equal if you like. I just want to do it that way. So this is the front one. I'm cutting just this 2.5 inches out. So I'm cutting out the shoulder slope. So I'll bring the two front pieces out. This is one of them. So I'll take this to my machine. This is the 2 inches for button overlap. I will fold it this way. Then I will fold it 1 inch inside. So I'll go ahead and sew this place now. Sew 1/4 inch here. So I will do the same thing to this side. After I finish sewing the button overlap, I will sew the side. So this is the back one. I will take 1/2 inch and take 1/2 inch again. So I finished hemming the side. Well, this is the back piece. I hem the side seam here, hem this side, and hem the button here. So I did the same thing to the front panel. So I've sewn the button overlap. I hem the side and hem the button as well. So I'm gonna be adding the other fabric to this part. I cut out 13.5 inches for this other fabric. That is, the length is 13.5 inches and the weight is 7 inches. So I'm gonna be adding this here. If you like, you can make it a little bit shorter or longer. It depends on what you want. So I'm gonna be placing this here. So I will shift it a little bit from the button overlap, that is from the seam here. So I will take it up. First I will cut the neckline. I'll turn it to this side. So I'll cut it. This is the neckline. So this is what I have. What I'm going to do is to take 1/4 inch here. So I will take 1/4 inch here and sew it all through, right from the neckline to the down part. And I will take 1/4 inch here as well. I will take 1/4 inch at the bottom. I will fold it inside. On this side, I will sew 1/4 inch also. So I will sew it inside here, here, and here. I will join these to the fabric at the shoulder here. I will do the same thing to this side. And I'm going to be adding pockets to the front side. The pocket is not going to be here. This is the side seam. Normally we add pockets here, but because it's Agbada, but I'm not going to be adding the pocket here. I'll be adding it here. The pocket is optional. If you don't want to add pocket to it, you can skip it. To cut out your pocket, I will leave my hands like so. I will just take it. So make sure you add some space or allowance to it. As you can see, my hand can fit in here. So I will mark where I'm going to add my pocket. Right from the shoulder, I will mark 20 inches. I'll come down 3 inches from the waistline. The waistline is 17 inches, and I'll come down 3 inches from the waistline. That is 20 inches. So right from here, I will mark 8 inches. So this is where I'm going to place my pocket. And for the pocket, you have to cut out 4 of these. Not just one, you cut out 4. 2 for this side and 2 for the other side. So I will measure the pocket here. I have 5.5 inches. So I will mark it here like so. I will mark about 5 inches. 5 inches. I will take one of the pockets, place it here. This is the line I mark. I mark from right from 20 inches here. I will go down 5 inches because I need to measure here. I have 5.5 inches here, but I mark 5 inches because I won't be sewing all the 5.5 inches. So I will place it like so. So I will shift from this line. So I'll place my pocket like so. I will shift from this line like 1/4 inch. Now take the other pocket, place it here. I will still shift from the line here 1/4 inch. So I will sew it here 1/4 inch here and 1/4 inch on this side. I will do the same thing to the other side. So I finished joining the fabric to the Ankara fabric, and this is the pocket. I've also sewn the pocket. I've sewn this one already. I've sewn this as well, but I will show you guys how you can tuck it inside. We cut this place, so we cut here. So as you can see, I cut this place already. Remember, I sewed this place 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch here. So this is the mid part. I just cut in between the two pockets. So I will tuck them inside now. So I'll turn it to the wrong side. So this, I'll push the pocket to this side. So while I was sewing it, I left about 1/4 inch unsewed here, so I can use it to join it this side. I will pin it here, pin them together. So this is the two pockets. So I will just sew it from here. So I have 1/4 inch here for sewing allowance. So I will sew the pocket. I will sew it here, 1/4 inch. So this is the right side. I sew the pockets to this side. So that is it for the pocket side. So we're going to be joining the shoulders together. So we spread the back piece on the table. We take one part of this. This is for this side, and this is for this side. So I'm going to sew the shoulder here. I will sew the shoulders on this side and this side. Then after I've done that, I'll cut out this strip. It's like a tie. So I have 19 inches here. And the wideness is 2.5 inches. So this is 2.5 inches. I'll look for the midpoint of this 2.5 inches. Then I will take it right from here, curve it like so. So I'll just cut this out. So I will turn it to the wrong side. I cut out 2 anyway. This is not just 1. So I folded it into 2. I cut out 2. So I will sew here, and sew this side. Then I will turn it right from here. And before we cut the neckband. So guys, I finished sewing the shoulders together. And I've also sewn the pocket. So I finished sewing this as well. I sewed one side, and turn it right from inside. And we'll be attaching this here. So I'll be attaching this here with the neckband. So what we are going to do next is to place the waist and the hip measurement. So I will go to the side from the shoulder. From the shoulder, I will come down by 10 inches. That is for the armhole. This is where the arm will go through. So this is the 10 inches. And from shoulder to waist is 17 inches. So I'll mark my 17 inches here. So I will mark this side also. 10 inches. And 17 inches. So I will place the bust measurement, because I will place the bust measurement on this 10 inches. So the bust measurement is 41 inches divided by 4 is 10 1/4. So this is the midpoint. Right from here, I will take 10 1/4 on this 10 inches. So I'll be adding ease to it. So instead of making it 10 1/4, I will make it 12 inches. Then I'll go to the waist side. Her waist measurement is 36 inches divided by 4 is 9 inches. So this is 9 inches. I'll be adding 1.5 inches for ease. So I will mark 10.5 inches. So I'll connect it right from here to the waistline. From waist to hip is 8 inches. So this is 8 inches. So right here I'll place the hip measurement. So our hip measurement is 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. So I'll make it 13 inches. I'll add 1.5 inches for ease. So I will take it down to the hip, then I will just bring it down to the down part. So I will do the same thing on the other side. So I will sew it right from this right side. I will sew it right from here, from bust to waist, from waist to the down part. I will do the same thing on this side. I'll mark 12 inches on this side. So I will just take it like so, take it to the hip side and then bring it down. So I'm going to be sewing it here. Just to cut out the neck band, I will measure the neckline. I have 16 inches here for the neckline. I cut out 17 inches for the neck band, because I'll be using 1 inch for sewing allowance. I left about half an inch for sewing allowance. Then just sew it here up to this side and left this place unsewed also. So, and I trim this place a little bit. I curve it, I trim this place ½ inch. So I'll turn it to the right side. The wideness is 1 inch and 3/4. So what I will do is to place this here. Like I said earlier, I'll be adding this here. I'll place this tie on this side, just about ½ inch away from this center part here. I will sew it ½ inch round. After sewing it, then I will turn this one also inside and sew it ½ inch round. I've done series of video on this. To my machine, I sew both sides and then sew the neck bands to the neck. So guys, I finished sewing the side. This is where I stitch on this side and this is where I stitch this side. And for the button side, I made a button stitch here. I'll be cutting it. And for the button side, I came down 2 inches right from the neckline. So I started the button right from here. I make 6 inches gap between each buttons. From here to here is 6 inches. And here to here is 6 inches. 6 inches all the way to the down part. And I left about 4 inches open here. The back is 2.5 inches longer than the front side. I've stitched the button to this other side. So I'll button the dress all the way from the top to the bottom. This is the side here, and this is the side. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Love you. Bye.